Hello and welcome to We Connect 2, produced by Cobjib Technology and sponsored by Air Travelers Association. Myself Sonal Kumar Tiwari, and today we discuss about the progressive thinking of India with our special guest. We Connect 2 is a soul-to-soul communication between key stakeholders of the society. That is, professionals, entrepreneurs, creative thinkers, civil society from governments and the other sector. We also spread awareness about the various issues of the public.
Hello friends, this is a great opportunity to meet Mr. PS Nair at the outset. ATI extends its congratulations and best wishes to him. It is said that if you want to meet a really busy person, if you cannot get his time, you have to steal that time, and that can be done only when he is rushing to the airport or he is in the security hold area. So at present I don't have access to the security hold area, but I had access to his movement to the airport. So I was fortunate enough to accompany him in his car and capture a few minutes from his busy schedule. Sir, Lifetime Achievement Award is conferred upon at least 10 years of documented accomplishment in the field of whatever it is given, and in your case the civil aviation. You have rendered 25 years of your service dedicatedly to the Airport Authority of India, and then 15 years for the private sector, and you have really done the transformation for the civil aviation in the country. I am seeing the award trophy there. I will show to my viewers subsequently. In the first instance, I once again extend the congratulations and compliments from the Air Travelers Association, right, sir? And the whole fraternity of Airport Authority of India. Since the morning I see they are very jubilant on this award because they feel that their colleague has been honored. So a few words from you on this award and the dedicated services which attracts Life Achievement Awards. Over to you, sir.
Yeah, good morning to everybody. At the outset, I must say that I feel humbled by this award conferred by the SOCHM for lifetime achievement. You rightly mentioned, I have put in 40 years service in this sector, and I had, as most of the viewers must be aware, I have had the privilege of working during my airport authority days as airport director of 3 international airports, namely Trivandrum, Mumbai, and finally in Delhi. And I was also fortunate to have played a crucial role in the airport privatisation process. Probably I think I can rightfully claim that I was the founding executive director in charge of the key infrastructure development department that was created for privatizing the 4 metro airports at Delhi initially, which are subsequently reduced to 2, namely Delhi and Mumbai airport. And concurrently, there was also a government initiative to establish Greenfield Airport of international standard, and I think I distinctly remember I was I represented the Airport Authority in the steering committee of Bangalore Airport. Of course, Hyderabad was not was handled by member finance directly. So subsequently, when the privatization process was, was accomplished at the final stage. Let me say that at the final stage, at that juncture I was the board member in charge of human resources, and that was a major issue also at the stage I recollect. So I had, in short, seen both the sides of the
government as
well as the private PPP model. But in fact, PPP model I used to also share with the friends, with the people when they ask. So I think my own personal view is that privatization may not be the panacea for all evils, but it did at that juncture particularly. It made a difference, a significant difference, and in the sense that obviously government would not have the resources to advance money from the exchequer, and for a sector like civil aviation sector, and it was incumbent at that stage for transforming the airport to resort to a method wherein you achieve the end objective of creating world-class infrastructure, at the same time not putting the burden on the exchequer. So that's how this model was there, and I was privileged to have played a crucial role in that process. And you asked us to what made you, what was the
got recognized? How exactly the mantra your work gets recognized?
Oh well, I think I must say that whatever one thing I followed in life is that whatever you do sincerely.
Yes.
Be honest and show dedication, utmost dedication. And I think I can. It won't be an exaggeration if I say that I wholeheartedly dedicated and consistently.
Exactly right.
That dedication, and which I'm happy to see that it is recognized.
For my viewers, I must add, I have personally worked under Mr. Nair. I have been always seen him as a role model, and I had very close encounters worked with him, and he has excelled in all matters, be it ethical principles, be it solid, effective administration, a good leader and mentor, and that I feel that made him do significant and sustainable contribution in the field of civil aviation, and civil aviation in general or the airports in specific has always honored and honored him wherever he is. Now this lifetime achievement by the SHM is really on the public platform, but otherwise he has always been appreciated, welcome. Sir, what would you like to give a message to the younger generation that you work with the dedication, sincerity, and particularly in the era of continuation of services in the industry is lacking? So what should be the role mantra that they also get their work recognized over a period of time?
Well, I think continuity of service, of course, to some extent it depends on the initiative and the enthusiasm which one shows. And that what generally happens in almost all establishment is that get noticed, and putting the right man for the right job, and that the responsible management always take care of these factors.
Yes, right.
And they will make it a point to entrust that kind of responsibility to the individual, and from that perspective I would say that it is to a great extent it is self-owned. It's a self-driven affair to a great extent. To the youngsters I would say that I'll repeat, even at the cost of repetition, let me say, do show your utmost dedication,
Yes.
be sincere
Uh,
and honest at your job,
mm.
and keep your personal
Yeah.
agenda aside.
Exactly right.
Okay, and then don't ever aspire for rescue pro quo.
Yes, right.
It
Have
will
patience.
automatically come.
Have patience. In the end, honesty and sincerity get paid and recognized. That's the mantra you already believed. I'm sure.
Absolutely right.
Exactly.
Recognition will automatically
Right.
come. There is no.
Yeah.
I have seen people cribbing and all that,
Yeah.
but that is
Yeah.
probably ups and downs are everywhere.
Exactly.
You will.
You should
maybe-
you should sail with the boat.
Absolutely, and
Exactly.
do your part.
Yes.
Leave rest to others to decide, not to you.
Sir, meeting you, I have got one selfish interest also. I represent the Air Traveller Association, and I personally feel that in the whole gamut of aviation, everybody works for the passengers, right? Be it airlines, be it passengers, be the government, everybody wants to work and help the passengers. And the passenger poor lot has got no say in the whole system, and that's why the Air Traveller Association think that we are able to raise their costs. And of late, you know that the fate of the passenger, how they have been painted, etc. And what will be your message from that perspective for the industry, sir?
Well, I think it is, incidentally, during my this 40 years, I said I had the privilege of representing an identical body,
Yeah.
like what you said. No, you said
Air Travellers Association.
Travelers Association,
Right.
which is I had the privilege of being a board member and office bearer of ACI, Airport Council International, which is the apex body of global airports here, as you know.
Right.
And in the Asia Pacific Regional Board for I think 7 years,
Yes.
and also on the World Governing Board of ACI,
Yeah.
which is headquartered in Montreal.
Yes, right.
So that is known as the voice of airports.
Yes,
Here
right.
It is the voice of passengers.
Right,
So
right.
it's almost
Yeah.
identical sort of thing, you know. But I think it is quite. I must compliment you. It is quite appropriate to have an agency to raise the voice of the passengers.
All right.
Because partly I will agree with you when you say that passengers are left high and dry. You know, I mean, there are. I have personally seen many situations where it has happened, and to have a forum to address the grievances, etc., it's very, very appropriate. And in the current context, I mean, you probably were referring to the unforeseen incidents that.
Yes, right.
But I would say that don't ever, without doing their part,
Yes.
to aspire for others to do
Yes.
everything for them. That's
Yes.
also not fair. So
Yes.
in other words, passengers also should responsibly behave
Yes.
and then do their part and then aspire for the rights. That
right.
is that I hold that view, and it is many a forum like yours can play a catalyst role,
Exactly.
taking up the genuine causes,
Yeah, right.
approaching the right authorities
Yes, right.
at the right time, and then seek redressal. Unfortunately, we
Yes.
are very proactive, whether it
Exactly.
regulators, whether it is Ministry of Civil
Yes,
Aviation, whether
exactly.
it is the
Ah.
Director General of Civil Aviation, and all, they are all extremely
Of late, we have found the Minister Office very easily accessible.
And the minister himself is so
Exactly.
dynamic and,
His visit to the airport was very well applauded by all, and that exactly right.
yeah. So I think this is what I would like.
Right, sir. And when you spoke about ACI, you really stole my words. I was going to come on that. You have not only carried the mandate of India within the country on metro city, you have taken that globally. And when you represent the World Governing Board, we know that. I personally, when ACI Asia chapter used to be in India, had the banner of the then chairman, we know that how difficult it is. But you taken up. What would like to say on that? The representing the cause of passengers on those at that level, global level.
Yeah.
how we can take the cause of passenger at the global level through ACI will be little helpful. We can.
ACI is proactive to this sort of
Right.
for protecting the interests of the passengers, whatever I see.
Right.
And I think
The ASK surveys of only to protect the feedback of.
Actually, that ASK, if you look at the ASK, for instance, you noted that airport service quality, that 34 parameters.
Yes, right.
Are if which holistically covers all the areas,
including passengers.
All that is taken care and maintain the expected level of minimum standard, as they call 3.5 on a scale, 1 to 5 scale. That itself solves half the problem of the passengers automatically. So I think I found it to be a very effective body. I found it to be very proactive, and a springboard, a sort of real voice of airports, and although they always, ACI always wanted to be on par with IATA. They may not have reached their but then I think I find my experience with ACI is that yes, they are over a period, develop themselves into a formidable body at international global level, and with advocacy at appropriate level with all the governments across the globe. So I think it is very useful, and I wish ATA also. Travelers Association.
Yes. Under your banner and leadership, we will try to make a dent at that level also. And sir, thank you very much, because I had promised you I will not take more than 15 minutes of yours. I know that there is a meeting back to back you have to take online, and then you have to catch the flight. And with this, I would try to bring myself in a combined frame with you. Right, sir. Thank you very much once again. Right. Thank you.
Thank you everyone, and for more updates, kindly visit our official social pages at the We Connect 2.